Well, hello there, motherfuckers. Now, I know Prodigal Champ is probably going to hate me for this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Little rant on Daddyofive. Daddyofive. Way too many fucking kids. I don't like the prospect of having a lot of kids. This is probably where I differ from conservatives. I'm not really big on children. Families, really, I don't mean to sound like, a Chinese socialist or, trying to do population control. But, like kids limited to 2. Even if you've got all the money in the world, 3 and 4 is just fucking insane. It really is. But it's not really about that. It's not about that at all. Daddyofive, basically the controversy starts. So these people, all they do is like basically torment their kids. They trick their kids in videos. I was about to say trick their vids in kids. Why? Anyway, but they try to trick their kids with little pranks, and they record them. And it's just your typical YouTube fare. You're not learning anything. You might get a chuckle out of it, but it's dumb and it's stupid, and this is what entertains people. So there's a host of things like this on YouTube. You've got plenty of disgusting things happening on YouTube, just like really, bad, dumb humor, dumb shit going on, people getting into fights, and a load of other fucking garbage. So the thing is, what I need to really ask here is this one question: why are you so offended by this garbage? You're acting like this is the worst thing you've ever seen in your fucking life before. Why are you going all up in arms about it? Basically, what they did is the mother poured invisible ink on the carpet. The carpet. She poured like some fake ink and it disappears. This is like an old fucking joke that people do. And they did it to the kids, but the kids are super young. And one of the kids got like really fucking upset. And they were blaming like one kid in particular out of the 5. And he was like screaming at the top of his lungs, "I didn't do it!" Alright, so, this is like nothing really out of the ordinary. But the mom is like cursing, like, "What the fuck did you do?" and all that to the young kids. And so nobody likes to hear that. But really, at the end of the day, everybody was like shocked and appalled. And I'm used to seeing this. I see mothers yelling at their children all the time out in public. And sometimes they don't even discipline their kids at all. They'll just like act like nothing's really going on or anything. So, I don't know why people are all up in arms about this, like this is some crazy fucking shit that nobody's ever heard before. You see this time and time again. So why are people so up in arms about this one thing that really is not that big of a deal? It's really not that serious. There's so many other things going on in the world right now that we're facing. And for people to get this up in arms about a fucking video, the fact that they had to pressure these people into turning their channel off. It's like a small victory, I guess. People feel happy that they managed to shut down a channel. Now, I'm not one for censorship, but the guy removed all his videos, him and his wife. I guess they co-ran the channel, whatever it was. And they got them to take down their videos. They pressured into making like these videos were the worst thing since fucking Hitler. And it's like, I look at it and I'm like, all right, so, I don't think they beat the kids. They don't abuse it. Basically what it is, it's like it's in bad taste. They're making these kids cry to get YouTube views, to get revenue off of YouTube. And see, this is the funny thing. It's like I'm getting demonetization all over my channel. Do you want to believe? You won't believe actually what just recently popped into my Gmail account. I'm getting a demonetization saying it's not advertiser friendly, or something like this, about when I called the Boston Marathon a false flag. They're actually going all the way back to that point. All the way back to 2013 to talk about the Boston bombing. They're actually coming after me from that. This is how far they're going back. And guys, I don't try to pretend like I'm a big personality here on YouTube. You know, the fact that they're going after somebody like me and making sure that my videos don't make any revenue, that, you know, they're getting shut down, it really says something like how desperate they are. Any voice that seems like it's making sense, I don't know what it is, what they're doing, if they're reading the titles of the videos, if they're actually have somebody working for YouTube who actually takes a look at these videos and actually explores the content and actually reviews the content. I mean, obviously they're left-wing, obviously they're globalists, obviously they're establishment figures, but whatever it may be. But the thing is, the whole point of why I'm even mentioning this is because they'll let like content that's in poor taste like this, that's upsetting people, you know, other than politics, you know, people that are actually verbally abusing their children, in other words. Not like it's the most serious thing. That's what I'm trying to press here. It's not like it's the worst thing ever. But I'm saying, like, they'll allow something like that to profit, but they won't allow just information where basically I'm not hurting anybody. I'm just basically giving my opinion on politics and world events. But somehow, you know, me saying that I don't think that the missile strike in Syria was a good idea, that's not advertiser friendly. No, can't make a dime off that. But if I want to verbally abuse my kids and make them cry, well, that's profit right there. That makes perfect sense. Yes, it really does. You know, when you really, you know, put both of them together and you compare and contrast, right, there's really no difference. Just a guy giving his opinion on Syria, that right there, that's fucking horrible. That's detestable. But you know, what Daddyofive wants to do, making his kids cry and cursing at them and shit, well, that's just fine and dandy. What a joke. What a complete fucking joke YouTube has become, that they even let this shit happen. I mean, you know, there's like no checks and balances. There's no fairness here on this particular website. At one time, it felt like this was a place where you could explore. But then when Google bought out YouTube, it was quite obvious. You could tell they changed the layout designs and everything. They made YouTube very fucking nerdy, and they made it very fucking unappealing. Of course, I come here because I love doing videos, I love entertaining, but it's a fucking joke.